Hey everyone, Kat here. I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of the Indigo disc and commenting on it from a writer's perspective, and also reading aloud all of the dialogue because I like to do stuff like that. So if you're looking for a playthrough you don't have to keep your eyes on the whole time, this is it. Welcome. Oh, my phone is ringing. This is Clavel. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Miss Juliana? I don't know, you've called me like a million times. My, it certainly does this old heart good to be greeted with such a lively response. Now, if I could take a moment of your time, there is something we must discuss. Miss Juliana, you're about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. Again. You already know of the Unova region's Blueberry Academy, I presume? Yes, I do. What happens if I say, what's that? Oh, that's a surprise. I heard you were taking part in our joint trip with that fine school. In any case, the director of Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine. Of course he is. All directors know each other. He told me he would be delighted to host you as an exchange student at his school, and I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn more about the world. One should always take advantage of new challenges, don't you think? Though I must confess, I was a bit surprised that the director would specify you by name. Still, I think it's best that you meet the man at least once to find out what he might be thinking. Cool. He is admittedly a bit of a character, but not to worry. I'll be there with you when you meet him. Oh gosh, do I need your support for this? You know I saved like all of Paldea, right? Once you feel ready to respond to his offer, come by my office. We'll discuss the specifics. Won't take up any more of your time till we speak again. All right. Go to the academy. How convenient. I am there. Ah yes, the place where I saw many a floating face go past me. I still think about it. I will actually critique the story here too, is kind of my main objective, but I can poke fun at it while I'm at it. Alright. Who do we have here? You asked for me, you don't know who I am. I know I've seen your face before. Who are you again? The name's Juliana. Oh, that's right, you're Juliana. Yes, I know you. Well, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait just a moment, Dr. Serrano. Hello there, Belly. You're lively as always. Didn't realize you were here. Of course I'm here. I'm the director of the academy. Where else would I be? And do address me properly while students are present, would you? I feel like they have a rivalry going on. More importantly, what are you doing here? I thought we agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Well, that's just slipped my mind. Oh gosh, he's freed. He's going to forget to tell me everything important. Anyway, what's the matter? This is the student, right? Well, yes, she is, but... I do apologize, Miss Juliana. You must be terribly confused. No, not really. This is Director Serrano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Yep, that's me, Director Serrano. Did I not mention that? One look at our young friend makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. Speaking of which, why did you request Miss Juliana specifically to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, Velly. I love that nickname. It's very simple. You see, the reason is I'm about to get interrupted. Why did I put it? Oh no, he just forgot. Oh, that's right, the school trip to Kitakami. Juliana met some of my students there, didn't she? Yes. One of them was named Carmine, I believe. She's the one who recommended you. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, I've got a good feeling about you. I'm the protagonist. Everyone loves me. Just ask Ogrepon. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Dr. Serrano. Also, did I mention that she saved the entire... Oh, I'm not allowed to talk about that. I'd just love for you to visit my school. You would be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Now, if anything can be said about Dr. Serrano, it's that he has a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there, but only if you're willing to, of course. Yeah, I have to advance the plot. Think of it as a chance to further expand on your treasure hunt. No, I'm good. I'll just go. I wish I could accompany Miss Juliana, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over her in my stead. You will watch over her, won't you? You could tell he's had all sorts of problems with this guy before. I really like the dialogue here. Oh, of course, I'd never let anything happen to one of your students. I hope this experience leads you to even more that you can treasure. Best of luck to you. That Psyduck is like, yep, I'll just watch the library. Give me a holler when you're ready to head to my Blueberry Academy. Alright, well, let me think. I should probably, pack... Is Ryford still over there? I guess I never finished that quest. Okay. I'm sure that's gonna go well. I'm talking to you. Are you ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? Yes, I am. Great, then let's get going. Hat spin, I guess, is his signature move. Next generation, a whole bunch of professors will be able to do the hat spin. Alright. Hidden treasure of Area 0. Part 2, the Indigo disc. Which I realize as I'm reading, I have a character named Indigo in my other video series. Not named after this, I promise. I just needed someone whose name sounded like Ingo because that's how it always works. People who are related in Pokemon world, have the same names, similar names. Ta-da, we're here! Very fancy. Welcome to my grand Blueberry Academy. Thank you, sir. Dang. What's the tuition here? This is actually just the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? That is very amazing. In fact, I'm having a hard time believing that. Did I notice how blue the place is? You can tell I spent a long time picking the perfect blueberry color. He's obsessed with blue like Opal's obsessed with pink. Let's see, what else? Perhaps there's something you'd like to ask me? Why is the school underwater? Oh, really? That's what you're curious about. Huh, it's very simple. You see, it's because the school building is attached to an undersea plant that develops natural resources. That's what I've heard. Right, exactly. Took the words out of my mouth. Always on point, aren't you, Lacey? Yep, there's Lacey. I remember you from the preview. Oh, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today? We do. Juliana here is part of the exchange program. Make her feel welcome, huh? Hold on. Is this the exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. You must be something really special, It's rare for Dr. Serrano to remember the name of a new student. Just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey? I will leave. You want me to do it? Well, yeah, this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit. Well, that's certainly true, but still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. You're part of the Elite Four, aren't you? Oh, please don't take it like, it's not that I don't want to show you around or anything. Director Serrano just has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see. And it's just not right. Cue the song from Matilda now. Letting me have it today, aren't you? That said, this might be my chance to get to know the new student everyone's talking about before anyone else can. That decides it. I will take on this task. Excellent. Now then, let's head straight down this bridge and to the entrance. On you go! Get this, that BBQ idea. Oh yeah, that's the blueberry quests, I think. Can't believe I'm in Unova and I didn't even get to see the Ferris wheel. Is it even Unova? I really hate to date myself this much, but I was around for Gen 1, as in I was old enough to remember it. I've been a fan since the beginning, but I kind of skipped Gens 3 and 5 when they first showed up. This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokémon battling. Except for those couple years when there was the Team Plasma thing, but we don't talk about that. We hold official matches on this central court right here at the entrance. Any student can freely utilize the court if it's not in use otherwise. I think it's safe to say that you'll be battling more here than in any other school.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Director Serrano, I think it's fine if you just leave the tour to me.
Poor Juliana looks confused.
Still, it's relaxing here, the sea breeze blowing over you. Even when no one is battling, you often see students lazing about in the stands. And there's one other quality of our school that you'll find very surprising. Wild Pokémon sometimes terrestrialize here.
Yeah?
Oh, I suppose that's not something special to someone from Paldea, is it?
Yeah, sorry. The terrestrial phenomena was first discovered in Paldea region after all. But we've taken things a step further than you and your Terra Orbs. Oh boy. We've developed some neat tech ourselves. Something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. I bet that piques your interest, doesn't it? I'm gonna say no, just because it's fun.
Sir, I think it will be easier to understand how all that works when we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought.
Always thinking ahead. That's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if the two of you had a battle.
Right now?
Why not? I'd like to see what Juliana here is capable of. I feel a little bad because I definitely overprepared for this. Lacey is a member of the Elite Four in the league club we have going on here. Okay, so definitely not the Unova Elite Four. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Unova region's famed gym leaders. Oh, okay. Shoot, which one? I'm gonna kick myself when I find out who it is.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't go spreading personal information without asking first. It's just not right.
That's gonna be her phrase, isn't it? Give me a good show now, you two.
I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with I keep saying doctor. Director Serrano, once he gets an idea in his head, there's no way he'll move on with the tour until we've given him a battle. Besides, I have to admit I'm a little excited myself at the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's give one a try and get to know each other a little better.
So I didn't actually discover the awesomeness that is Gen 5 until Pokemon Masters came around, and I started watching all these different stories, and every single time I liked a character that I wasn't already familiar with, turned out they were from Unova. Electric. And I put Ogerpon with its water mask, of course I did.
I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint.
So I did have a copy of Black and White that I didn't play any more than an hour or two of, so I dusted it off, and I'm just really sorry to the Pokemon community that I contributed to the low sales of this game when it first hit. Honestly, if I do any other Pokemon story reviews on here, Black and White is going at the top of my list for sure. I love the story of that one. So are they Alessa's kids or she Alessa's daughter? I'm thinking the other kid is related to her.
Looks like my plus-minus strategy isn't working. Guess it's time to go all out with pure strength.
Excadrill. Reminds me, Ingo's not here. And here I have a type advantage. I'll take it.
Oh, would you look at that? You go right after those type weaknesses with precision, don't you?
I would be bad at this if I didn't. Discharge it. Oh, it hits both. Okay, that didn't do much. Okay. And I got a critical hit. I'm sorry.
That was quite the harsh blow. Let's see. Now, how should I turn this around?
Bye, Plusle. Sorry. Nope, she's just defeated.
Oh, you beat me soundly.
Yeah, kinda. That's my bad.
Spectacular. You really are quite skilled. I wish I could have seen you terrestrialize one of your Pokemon, though. I'd love to see how someone from Paldea does it.
Then I have to charge the orb, and it's a pain.
The students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them.
Well done, both of you. You really battled it out, Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You'll feel like you fit right in as soon as you're dressing the part.
I like my... You know what? I went through a lot of thought on that other outfit.
I got all the crazy accessories I could.
It suits you beautifully.
But nothing contrasts anymore. That's my thing. Now that's what I call fashion. Oh, you can take this as well. An Indigo style card. Ooh. That should give you a few more options when you visit shops and salons.
Now you look the part and hopefully feel it too. Why don't we head into the school? You can pick where you want to go from the gates over there. Come on, I'll show you the pride of Blueberry Academy.
All right, let's do it. Now, I know I have to run into Kieran at some point. I know a lot of people hate that guy. I like him.
Welcome to Blueberry Academy. You can get to the school facilities using the gates on either side. Okay, so you're just standing there. Okay.
Where do you want to go? I guess a terrarium, because that's the only place I can go. I assume we're going to get into more dialogue here, but I really felt for Kieran. Like, I would have traded with the guy, like, for Ogerpon. I did bring Ogerpon with me just because it's so relevant to the plot from last time, and since I'm trying to kind of critique the story as I go, it seemed to make the most sense. Now, I've read some rumors that Indigo Disc is taking place here in Unova to foreshadow that the next game is Unova-based. Either it's like a black and white remake or a Legends Arceus kind of thing, but taking place in the future. That way it's kind of a counterpart to the first spin-off game. And here we are, underwater, apparently. I think they keep, like, Kyogre on retainer or something. It's the only way this works, right?
This is it. The park beneath the sea that has gained renown around the world, our very own terrarium. We may be underwater, but the projections built into the walls and ceiling make it feel like we're actually outside, don't they? We've been able to create a comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology.
I designed this all myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap. No, I believe you.
Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have the nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. Then off to your right, you see the breezy, tropical coastal biome. Further out to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. Last but not least, way out in the distance, we have the Arctic and snowy polar biome.
Juliana's like, this is overkill.
Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species in each area.
We sure put a lot of effort into it.
Tell me, Juliana, which biome tickles your fancy off the bat?
Oh, let's say the snowy one. I have Icy Bear with me.
Oh, you like it cold, do you? I'm not very good with the cold myself, but Ice-type Pokemon can be awfully cute. If you need to heal up your team while you're here, feel free to use the self-serve healing machines we installed.
Convenient.
Now then, Dr. Serrano, can you explain to us why crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize?
But don't you know already, Lacey? Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. That there is a terrarium core which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that we've jam-packed full of a special material from Paldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows the Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome.
Wonderful. Well said, sir. Exactly right.
Like how he invented it, but she's complimenting him that he got it right.
Though I still don't know what that special material is within the terrarium core itself. It's never been shared publicly, has it?
As you know, Bob. Oh, you want to know? Well, in fact, he doesn't know. Now, what was it? I've plumb forgotten. Briar put all of it together. Ah, okay, now that makes sense. So I'm not certain myself. Briar's basically this, the Unova region of Ryford.
That's what I thought you might say.
Ding ding bong.
Practical battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating should make their way to the coastal biome now. Oh, it looks like you're just in time to see a class session, too.
Bet this is where I see Kieran. Either that or the rest of the Elite Four.
This is too good a chance to pass up. Won't you join us, Juliana? You can get your first taste of our school's classes.
Yeah, sure. I'll say yes this time.
I do love that sort of passion for education. I'll go ahead and register the Terraria map to your Rotom phone for you. I love that phone case, and I want it. It's fun to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own. I think it'd be more of a hassle than anything if you had me holding your hand. So, yep, that settles it. Find your way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own.
Well, it doesn't seem like I'm needed here.
Oh, wait, sir, you don't...
But I've made sure that a dorm room has been all set for you, Juliana. Don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh, yes, and one more thing. Could you open your Pokédex app for me? Yay, I got my Pokédex upgraded. Now I can catch Milcery. Catch as many Pokemon here as you please. Don't be afraid to go Sawsbuck Wild. It's your student life here at Blueberry Academy, so remember to live it to the fullest. Now they're both looking confused.
And there he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us at the coastal biome.
And then she waves goodbye and runs off, and I'm standing here looking... I'm not even sure what I would call Juliana's expression there. Tired? Like, this is a lot. Alright, so now let's see if I can navigate my way over there. I'm kind of impressed how much dialogue there's been so far. That actually is one of my pet peeves with this franchise. I don't think they can do another remake without doing some kind of voice acting. Black and White 2 were the first Pokemon games to have voice acting in them. If the characters speak less in the remakes than they do in the original games, when we're supposed to be, 15 years of video gaming advancement between the two? Yeah, I will not be happy. Ah, yes, reminds me of home when I have to watch the grass. But they do a decent job of setting up the characters. I'm definitely disappointed that we haven't seen any of the other characters so far. I mean, I know we'll see Kieran and Carmine and probably pretty soon, but I really wanted Penny Arvin and Nimona to come with. I'm hoping you can call them up from that club thing. So far, they've only showed the gym leaders for it. But the main story did such a good job of establishing that trio, but since they didn't get together until the very end of the game, we didn't get to see much of them. So I am very, very curious how this ends, because I sort of reserved judgment for... Okay, can I climb this? I cannot. Okay. There we go. Okay. But yeah, when I did my review of the first DLC, I really sort of didn't take Kieran's story into account that much because it was obviously going to be the focus of the second part. So from what's there so far, I think there's some really interesting setup for him. I think there's something like weird or supernatural going on with how fast he had a turnaround. But I know a lot of people just think, no, he just straight up turned evil and that's that.
Oh, Juliana! Whisper, whisper. Did you have trouble finding the place?
Whisper, whisper back.
Whisper, whisper. Say again? I didn't quite catch that.
Hello, everybody. Shall we get started? Okay, he's from Alola. Looks like we have a new face here with us today. I'm sure you're all enjoying the tropical climate we've recreated here at the coastal biome. But remember, it's really for the many Pokémon you'll find living here, adapted to such weather. One such species has grown exceptionally larger than it might in other regions, thanks to all the light it's exposed to here. It's the palm tree. That's right, certain species of Pokémon can have completely different appearances, depending on the region, and we call this a regional form. That brings us to today's task. I'd like each of you to catch one of these Pokémon, specifically an Alolan form Pokémon. When you've got one, come and report to me. Now get catching! Many classes at Blueberry Academy are practical ones like this. Off you go. Don't overthink it, just do your best for the first class. I will overthink it, because I am the protagonist! That's a species that is specific to Alola, not a regional form. Or not specific, but... Alright, what we got? I'm assuming I'm supposed to find an Alolan Exeggutor. Ooh, I will take this though. Whatever this is. Oh, what I ran into. Oh, there's an Esper on the ground. Oh gosh. It isn't any bigger than the Pokeball. Oh my gosh. Your Pokedex has been updated. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, let's see what we got here. Not actually sure where it would be, so let's just... I have very, very bad directional issues, so I will set destinations even if there's, like, not anything there, just to make sure I don't send myself running in a circle. Everyone, like, thinks that Leon in Sword and Shield is like, oh, he's so funny, he gets lost all the time, like, even if it's really simple, and... Alright, there was a muck, we got a muck. I could also go for the Grimer, that's probably easier. But yeah, I'm like, I feel for the guy. Like, the maps barely work there. And try not to kill it. Nope, okay, I killed it. Alright, here, you. This is the one thing I did not take into account because I didn't think I'd have to catch anything. Did I bring quick balls? I have a Master Ball, but we ain't using that. Yes, it survived. Just toss an Ultra Ball at it. It'll go fine. Oh no! Dang. That thing's pretty good. There we go, nice. And, oh yeah, we have to do that. I'm not a big fan of the full animation every single time you catch something. Okay, now I'm not sure if it's going to... It's going to make me pull it out, or how that's going to go, but I guess we'll see. That guy has this. There's the teacher. Okay, like I said, I'm very, very bad at directions, and Leon is probably one of my favorite champions just purely because I find his directional issues so relatable. Did you catch an Alolan for Pokemon? Yes. He's like, well, let's see it then. It'd been nice if I already had it with me. Yes, I do have a muck. That's a dangerous one. Those things look like fangs and claws. They're actually crystallized poison. Touch one and it'll afflict you at once. Juliana, did you already finish the assignment? I was motivated.
So battling isn't your only talent then. You've got a knack for catching Pokemon too. It's easy to see how high level the students must be at Naranja Academy.
Nope, it's just me. I'm the protagonist. All right, everyone, gather round. We're all out of time today, so that'll be it for this class session. If you didn't manage to catch a Pokemon in time, that'll be your homework to complete before next session. Class dismissed.
Man, really? I guess I'm stuck with homework. So Juliana, what did you think of your first class?
It was fun.
Oh, really? It makes me so happy to hear that. Oh, I was supposed to make an appearance at the club room. Shoot! I'm afraid this will be the end of our little tour, but let me leave you with one more tip. Here at Blueberry, we have lots of extracurricular tasks you can do called Blueberry Quests, or BBQs for short. They're like missions that the school assigns to students outside and about the terrarium. You might be asked to have your Pokemon do auto battles or catch specific Pokemon, those sorts of things. You never know what BBQ might be next, or where you'll need to carry it out. But if you do what's asked of you, you can earn Blueberry points called BP. Not battle points, those are different. It's a special kind of currency you can use at the school store or club activities in the future. Anyway, the long and short of it is you should always do BBQs and get yourself BP. Yes, we did see this.
That's it for me. I do like how they kept using some of the old acronyms.
Sorry for having to dash, but I must be off. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy.
Oh, now Juliana seems a little happier. And it's nighttime. Oh, my phone's ringing again. There's Carmine.
This is Juliana's phone, right? It's me, Carmine. I heard the news. You got picked for Blueberry Academy's exchange program, right?
No.
Nice try, but you can't fool me. I've got solid confirmation you've been enrolled here.
Okay, the last time someone said stuff like that to me, they were a robot, so...
Anyway, you should totally come show your face. It's been too long already. Let me think. Where could we meet up? Oh, have you been to the terrarium? There's a space called Central Plaza at the center of the dome. I'll meet you there.
Don't keep me waiting if you know what's good for you. I really do like how she softened up. She seemed a two-dimensional character to me when we first met her, but I like what they've done with her. Oh gosh. Slack off sleeping there. Or slacking. I know my Pokemon, trust me. Now, I know I said I would mostly going to comment on the story here, but if I was critiquing this as a game and not just for the story, I would have things to say about the textures of the rock. Okay, can I fly down here? Or over there? I love how they were advertising that you'll be able to, really fly with Koraidon in this after playing through this. And all the people who took advantage of that super fast flight glitch from before. Yeah, we've been doing that because your game is bugged, remember? It would be nice to fly around without having to utilize glitches, though. So as long as we're on the way over here. So my thought on what's up with Kieran, the way he kept talking about how he knows what he's doing is wrong, but he's doing it anyway, and just a lot of Carmine repeating stuff like, this isn't like you. I really started to wonder if maybe he's, possessed or the reincarnation or something of the person who traveled with Ogerpon. And that's why it's so painful for him to be rejected by her and why he doesn't really want to face it. So if that is the case, I think that could make a really, really interesting story arc. But I really think I'm the only one who thought that's where things were going. I would love to be right on that, though. I think it would be a lot of fun. I am descending into the Tetris board. Okay, we have the other Elite Four member here, who I can only assume is a Steel-type trainer from the way they've decorated her hair. Please let her have a Tinkaton. Please let her have a Tinkaton. I need someone with a Tinkaton that I can respect. So yeah, things are a bit rough now. I couldn't agree more. Ah, you have a visitor, Carmine. Long time no see, Juliana. I bet you missed me, huh? Oh, sure, I'll say I missed you. Honesty is the best policy, eh? Time for me to go. Nice seeing you, Carmine. So long. Oh, okay, see you around. That's one of my classmates. She's an interesting one. Speaking of classmates, it feels kind of weird seeing you here at my school. And look at you. You haven't changed at all since we last met. I changed my entire outfit. As for me, well, I've been helping Miss Briar with her research. We've been to all sorts of different regions. It's made my Pokemon a lot stronger than they were the last time we battled. I feel like that's a battle queue. Hey, you want to see? Oh, you totally want to see. We have a battle court right here, so get into position. I'm not even given the option to say no. I'm just like, okay. I did switch who my first two guys are. Ready for a double battle? You won't know what hit you. Let's see. All right. I'll give you a special treat since you came all this way. Get ready to eat terrarium dirt. She's like, I'm not insulting you now. Oh, hey, Ogrepon. Yeah, you must have really missed me, huh? I was hoping they would acknowledge that I had her on my team. That's pretty cool that they did. Ogrepon's good against both of them, but... not really so much against... I'm not really sure what to do with Buddy here. Oh, I'll just do a Night Slash. Okay, it's getting ready to do the... smack me with its beak. Yeah. The burn thing. Hey, stop that. Why don't you use some of those not very effective moves sometimes? Sorry. Yeah, Beak Blast. Ow. I did just try to attack a bird with, you know, my grass type, so I guess I kind of deserve that. I think we're gonna get Scarlet out of there. We'll not send Arceus out. I just brought Arceus just for the amusement of bringing Arceus with me. That is the one thing that I really didn't like about the way Ogrepon never really bonded with Juliana. It just sort of liked her. Like with Koraidon, you really got the chance to have all those bonding moments between them. They didn't hit it off right away. Koraidon likes that Juliana gave him a sandwich and everything. But, you know, it still tries to go back to Arven originally. Because, you know, Arven's the familiar one, and then Arven's like, no, go away. You know, go with this girl. And Koraidon's like, okay, guess I'm going with her now. So... and then you really see them, you know, get to know each other over the... I'm just going to outrage. You really see Koraidon and Juliana bond over the course of the story, which you really didn't have the space for with Ogrepon. I get it. But even so, if you just had a few really nice moments maybe between Ogrepon and Koraidon, because Koraidon's always there anyway. You could have done that. You know, just to really show why Ogrepon likes Juliana beyond she's the protagonist and it kind of has to. Because otherwise the plot doesn't work. That's it. I'm ready to go all out. Time for me to tear it up. Oh, gosh. No, we will not be friends anymore, Carmine, if you're going to do a bunch of terrible puns. I will renounce this friendship right here and now. That thing is so adorable. I have not caught one yet. I want one. And I knocked it out in one hit. I'm a little sorry. I did like the mini story behind that. All the ghost Pokemon have such interesting backstories to them. I really like those details. And Carmine is defeated. We yell in unison about this. That did not go the way I planned. Really? And she does seem like the character who, even if you beat her like a dozen times, would still be like, I am definitely going to get you next time. And I can see her having that, I can always do it attitude. I got so much stronger once I could terrestrialize my Pokemon. You just had to go and get even stronger, didn't you? You still don't hold back in battles, huh? Another thing that hasn't changed a bit. By the way, have you, run into Kiki yet? Something happened? Oh, never mind. If you haven't seen him yet, it's fine. Are you kidding me? Was this assignment too hard for you too? Wait, that's... Yeah. I mean, I saw his new look in the trailers, but... I knew it, that's Kieran. Phew, he almost saw us. Keep your voice down. I wonder how loud she said it, like, that's Kieran, or, that's Kieran? I thought I told you to train 5 Pokemon to battle with. Sorry, things have been really hectic at home this month. Oh, got it. So that means you're just okay being this week forever. That's what I'm hearing. No, well, since you're so busy, I'll go ahead and do you a favor. I'll write your resignation from the club for you. I don't need people in my club who don't take it seriously. Well, wait, Kieran, I'm sorry. Give me another chance. Yeah, they're really... It's not quite a kick the cat scenario, but it's pretty dang close. It's like, we're gonna have him do something really mean just to show how mean he is now, 'cause meanness. Not what you were expecting, right? Kiki looks different, acts different. He hasn't been the same since we got back from the school trip. Well, that was painful to watch. Ugh. If it isn't Carmine. And Carmine's new mystery friend. I think I might have heard of you, though. Are you that kid with the wild backstory? He's like Penny with his, leaning on the fourth wall there. What a lovely surprise! Just the annoying bozo I didn't want to run into. Oh, come on now. At least introduce me. This is Drayton. Not Drayden, Drayton. I am guessing he's related to Drayden, though, because, again, that's how Pokemon names work. He's the worst. He's the strongest trainer at Blueberry Academy. Well, he was, at least. Beautiful intro, thanks. This is Juliana. She's here on a foreign exchange program. She's my friend, and... What about Kira? You friends with the guy? That's right. Oh, I see. That's great. Not sure if he's being sincere or not. All right, Juliana, how about I show you our club room? Huh? Why do you need to do that? You haven't joined any of the clubs we got here, right? Take it from me, you'll have a way better time here if you join one. We'd love to have such an interesting new member. In fact, we better call dibs now. Come with me.
Hey, hold on.
Ugh, see? I told you he was the worst. Look at him, just assuming we'll go along with whatever. I'm going with you. You are going along with whatever. Defy expectations, Carmine. Go a different direction. She's like, no, I must follow the plot wherever it leads me. Nothing's been too arbitrary here. Not yet, anyway. Aside from the way Kieran's being mean for meanness' sake. And here we are.
Hey, are you sure this is a good idea? You know, 'cause
of Kieran? Nah, don't worry. He won't show up here anytime soon.
If you say so.
It's not too clear how much he knows about the situation. Anyway, this is the base of operations for the League Club. On behalf of the whole club, glad you're here. What does the club do? Glad you asked. We Blueberry Academy students have our Pokémon battle ranking system, the BB League. Here in the club, we battle each other to train up so we can climb the ranks. Win or lose, we have a rowdy old good time. Such is our humble club in a nutshell.
You're not wrong, but seriously, that's how you explain it to new people?
Yep, though I guess we're having less of a good old rowdy time than usual lately.
I'm a member of the club too. I don't show up to the club room very much though. Just FYI, the top Pokemon trainers in the BB League are called the BB League Elite Four. And this annoying toothpaste-haired bozo is one of them. So is that girl you saw me with at the terrarium earlier.
Too bad you didn't make the cut, Carmine.
I've just been too busy with extracurricular stuff. I haven't had the time for league matches. If we're talking actual skill, I'm way above any of the Elite Four.
That's no lie. What you think, Juliana? Fun club, huh?
Sure.
Oh, I like the enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, that takes care of it. You're in on a trial basis.
What do you mean trial basis?
You heard me. As far as the Drayster's concerned, we're clubmates now. Trial basis clubmates. So now you can use this clubroom freely and do whatever with the stuff here. Check out the computer over there, too. Super helpful. It lets you use your BP to support kids in other clubs. They'll return the favors in different ways. Give it a shot. You'll see what I mean. Ooh, I got not battle points, blueberry points. Try sending that to Mitch in the baseball club. He can help you out with your throwing form. I have Arceus with me. I think my throwing form is clearly fine. All right. Let's see how this works. Got a phone call. Thanks for the support, Juliana. Wish we could do it in person, but let's try pitching some ideas for new ways to throw. I was thinking I could hold my hand like this. Get me? And I swing my leg and yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. Talking through this with you really helped. We've come up with a real home run here. If you ever want to change how you throw your Pokeballs, just give me another call. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this in the previews. That I'm really excited about. It gives you another way to personalize your character. You did it. Not bad for your first time. That'll teach me to doubt your skills. Got a nice present for you. From one charming catch to another. I obtained the catching charm. I also got the League Club uniform. Anyway, feel free to use the computer anytime you want. Like I said, we're trial basis clubmates now. That's not all. For a limited time, you can have as many of those snacks as you want. A limited time. Well, then I'm going to eat as many snacks as I can. Those snacks are all yours, Drayden. The ones you leave half opened and lying around. I wouldn't go near them. Who knows how long they've been there. All that explaining left me starving. I'm going to go head over to the cafeteria. If you want to officially join us, maybe we can have a cafeteria date to talk details.
A what?
Be seeing you.
Oh, that bozo. Seriously, what is his problem? And a cafeteria date. What does he even mean by that?
Calm down.
Just so you know, this is not excitement over the date thing, it's anger. Sorry, being in here puts me on edge. Let's go somewhere else. Someplace people won't bother us. I know, let's go to your room.
It is actually pretty relatable for why she's acting that way. I could see her being tense here. I'm curious if I talk to her after the fact.
You don't know where your room is, do you? Just wander around.
Okay. Honestly, that's how I get to most places I'm trying to get to. Just wander around until it seems right. Nice. Looks surprisingly identical to my other dorm. I know because I built this place in The Sims, so it's really just a different color scheme. And that's about it.
This looks like your room. Most BB students live in dorms, you know. What do you think? How's it compared to the dorms back at your school?
About the same.
Huh. That's no fun. Well, you can come have a look at my room later, too, if you want. Oh, I got distracted. There's something I need to tell you. It's about Drayton and, well, Kiki.
About Kieran?
Kiki is, well, you saw how he is. He's scaring me nowadays. Ever since we got back from Kitakami, it's like he's become a totally different person.
He's possessed! I'm really hoping that's actually it and not he's bad now.
He's been battling and training every day. He's even cutting back on sleep. He's definitely gotten stronger. Drayton used to be the strongest student here, but Kiki beat him. And now Kiki's the president of the League Club and the BB League champion. I guess he must be pretty busy. He barely talks to me anymore. Oh well, he's probably just going through a rebellious phase. Kieran's changed, but you've stayed the same. If Kieran's down to just one friend these days, I'm glad it's you. Keep sticking with him, would you?
I don't think yes, but I don't think he considers me his friend.
Thank you. There's one more thing I need to tell you about.
About Drayton?
Drayton, don't trust that knucklehead. He might seem like a slacker, but don't let him fool you. He's up to something. He's a real annoying super jerk. He barely even goes to class. He has to repeat the same year 3 times.
Whoa. Penny only had to repeat 1 year, and, you know, she hacked the league.
Point is, don't ever let your guard down around him. You're going on your date, or you're gonna hang out with Drayton later, right? I'd go with, but if I don't finish this report today, I'm gonna be in real trouble. I'd love for you to join the League Club, but if Drayton gives you any trouble, don't be afraid to give him a good sucker punch.
That's fair. Now my next task is to go talk to him. I assume oh no, he's in the cafeteria. Thank you, Map, for telling me where everyone is. I like it. It's interesting how they go in earlier ones for, like, earlier games for kind of having this, like, we're going to take the jerk rival and make them nice. And now I guess they're trying to go for, we're going to take the nice rival and make them a jerk. I'm hoping there's more to it than that, but yeah. Well, let's just see what happens. No need to stand there. Grab a seat. Seat grabbed. Here's the Drayster Take, the Academy's special. It's the best thing on the menu. It's also soft, you can just basically gulp it down. You barely even need to chew. Chew your food, Drayton. You and my mom would get along. So listen, your Pokemon are pretty strong, yeah? With a team like that, you get a shot at becoming the BB League champion. Wouldn't that be wild? An exchange student just rolling up here and snatching the crown. Oh, it's the tale of many a protagonist, Drayton. I want to see you join the BB League, Juliana. You in? I like how the phrase "I don't know" was just cut off as my option. Look who's decided to grace us with their presence. It's the League. Whoa, it's the champion, and the rest of the Elite Four too. What did you want to talk to me about? Nothing special. Thought we could just grab a bite. Where better to do that than the cafeteria?
What a waste of time.
We're not with Kieran on this one.
If you've got so much time to goof off, why don't you go train your Pokémon? You think maybe this is why you always lose to me?
I'll take that as a no. So I can't swing a lunch date with you even if I've got your old pal with me? Juliana?
Long time no see?
Why? You didn't hear that she was coming to study abroad here? For real?
Yes, it's true. Director Serrano himself introduced me to her when we met at the school's entrance.
We're already tight, us two. In fact, I was just asking Juliana to join the BB League.
Oh, I like it. That'd be fire.
I train fire types.
What? A student from another school joining the BB League. Unprecedented. That's right. Juliana may be wonderfully capable in battle, but that doesn't mean she belongs in the BB League.
Oh, come on. Do you all hate fun and friendship or something? You want to exclude someone who's taken our same classes and living in our same dorms? How's she not one of us? And isn't this place supposed to be all about students having autonomy? I think we should vote on it. I'm a yes, obviously. How about you, Lacey?
I'm sorry, but considering the rules, it's a no from me.
Wow, not everyone instantly likes Juliana in here. That's impressive.
What about you, Crispin?
I like how they named him after an apple type. Huh? Yeah, why not? She's at our school. That makes her a student like us, right?
How about...
Oh, sorry. Wrong voice. How about you, Amaris? What do you say?
I abide by the rules of this institution. Proposition declined.
2 against 2, huh? All right, then. What says the reigning BB League champion, our mighty Kieran? Poor Kieran. It doesn't matter who I'm facing. I don't lose. Guess we got our answer.
Kieran, wait! Treating manipulating people just to get what you want, it's not right!
And Crispin's like, I guess I'm following them. We have someone in our D&D group who always names their character after an apple type, so yeah. I recognize apple types now. Sorry, Juliana. Guess you'll be joining the BB League, huh? Now let's look on the bright side. Maybe you and Kieran will become better friends. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you every step of the way. But now the decision's been made, we'd better get you officially signed up. Meet me at the reception desk in the school's entrance area. Now I'm seeing the kitchen over here, and all I'm thinking about is, Oh, this thing's big. Okay, yeah. How many times are we going to get fire alarms going off in the middle of the night because somebody had to play with the oven? Where do you want to go? Front entrance, I think. I do wish they would have... With Kieran, I think there was a better way to, like, establish this I'm obsessed with strength now thing. Oh, I guess I just go... Do I go up front here? There he is. Okay, he's behind me. There you are. This is where you can get signed up for the BB League. Okay, I am signing up for the BB League. I want to join the BB League.
It says here you're an exchange student, which means you're technically not enrolled at our academy.
Oh, don't mind that. We Elite Four talked it over real quick. My friend here is good to join.
I don't mean to sound rude, but I'm not sure that I can take what you say at face value.
No, he's telling the truth. I'm allowing Juliana to join the BB League.
Yes, champion. One moment, please.
You're the president of a club is like in charge of everything here. I didn't expect you to ride up in shining armor and save the day.
I've got a feeling you're trying to play puppet master. But if I get a shot at battling Juliana, then that's fine with me.
That's just peachy. Juliana. You better not go losing to anyone until our battle. Try my best. Good. Oh my gosh, yeah, he's gone full maniacal here. I'm not a little kid anymore, and you'll know it when I show you how the best of the best battle. Kiki, you shouldn't talk to Juliana like that. No, that's just standard champion words. Didn't Amona say, like, something similar, but just in a nicer way? I do not remember all her dialogue off the top of my head. Shut it, sis. She definitely said that to him earlier. This is totally a taste of her own medicine right here. Looking forward to seeing you climb the ranks. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it, Carmine? Sorry, Juliana. Kiki was really acting out, wasn't he? Like how it's not even acknowledged, though, that she talked to him the same way. That was my first time talking to him in a while, too. Man, such an attitude. Well, he's Mr. Big Deal Mighty Champion, after all. Drayton, you're the one who dragged Juliana into all this BB League drama, aren't you? Me? No way. It was all her idea. Right, Juliana? No, I am not backing this guy up. No doubt about it. Hear that, Carmine? She's hungry for action. I don't know. Something fishy's going on. But, well, if you're going to do this, you might as well do your best. I'll be cheering for you. And please, keep your eye on Kiki for me. I do feel bad for her. Thank you for waiting. Your entry is complete. Great timing. Juliana is cleared to compete in the BB League. Usually you'd start by battling regular students and climbing the ranks, but seeing as how you already got recommendations from several Elite Four members and Director Serrano, you'll start from a higher rank. You'll skip straight to challenging the Elite Four at their respective bases at the terrarium. Once you clear their trials, that is. I'll go around and mark the locations on your Rotom phone now. I guess all the staff have to have just straight up blue. Oh, they're each in a different... That makes sense, okay. 4 Elite Four members, 4 sections of the terrarium. Okay, I have to do BBQs. Okay, got it. I can't totally avoid those. Anytime you want to battle one of us, you'll have to do a fun little trial we looked up first. It sounds like your gym leaders more so than Elite Four. Catch you in the terrarium, bud. Hey, that's what Arvin calls me. You don't call me that. Alright, so I think I'm going to go for Crispin first. Speaking of Arvin, I'm not really happy with the fact that they decided to make one of the Elite Four members a chef when one of the major characters in the regular game is also a chef. Like, there's so many hobbies here. Like, we saw a guy who plays basketball, and hey, have you ever been to Alola? Keely plays golf. There's actual sports here that do not involve Pokemon. Like, he could be the basketball guy or, the baseball guy. He could be the Rapidash dressage guy for all I care. Just something that doesn't already define one of the major characters, You definitely see, it is totally okay, by the way, to have a character who's really just there as, part of the background cast. Not every character needs a big backstory. And if you want to have a side character who's just, oh yeah, they're the one who's into insert hobby here. Like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It makes them, easy to identify and helps move the story along. You don't want to get bogged down by having too many characters. Is that an Eevee? Oh no, that's a Deerling. Alright, let's see what we got here. But yeah, I am totally fine with him. Yes, it's just kind of being the guy who's into one thing. I just wish they hadn't made it, cooking specifically. But let's go see what this guy wants. We have a little kid running it. Welcome to the Savannah Plaza. We're the team that supports Crispin of the Elite Four. You're Juliana, right? One of the BB League challengers? Need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Four here. Are you willing to pay? That is all I have left, so let's hope this goes okay. Okay, so that's why I have to do quests later. Julie received and noted. Hey, Crispin, an order's come in for you.
coming right up. Oh, hey, I saw you in the cafeteria. You're Juliana, right? Just the person to get my energy pumping. I feel like I'm cooking at a nice simmer here. We're gonna move somewhere else for the next part. Follow me.
Alright, what do we gotta do? I've been waiting for a fiery challenger like you. I guess they went with cooking because of the fire thing, but still. Taking on the Elite Four pretty much right after coming to our school, now that's lit. No wonder Kieran and Drayton like you. If I'm being honest, you've kindled my curiosity too. I should warn you though, my trial is no cakewalk. I have so many food puns. My Elite trial is putting together a super spicy sandwich. I mean super spicy. I want something so hot it'll have me breathing flames. I know what you're thinking. That sounds easy, right? But you can't use your own ingredients. You have to negotiate with the League Club members around here to get what you need. Once you think you have the right ingredients, come back and talk to me. I'll judge your sandwich making skills with my own 2 eyes. The key to cooking any dish is not smacking yourself in the face with the pan. Is picking the right ingredients, and the rest is easy as pie. Are you ready to take on my Elite trial? Sure, why not? Give me a hot minute to get everything set up. So I just have to identify hot ingredients, I guess. It's letting me know there are people around here. First things first, negotiate with the members to get ingredients. Super spicy sandwich. Once you have all the ingredients, give me a holler. Start now. That animation is just so distracting. I'm really just like waiting for him to smack himself in the face. Alright, what we got? Okay, I don't have. Okay, they want to negotiate. So I guess I wonder if anyone has any love green cucumbers to spare. I will trade you for the chili sauce. Oh, okay. Alright, so how do we get started here? Check my ingredients. The pocket is empty. Okay. Not totally sure how I start. You look like you want jalapenos, so I'll give you a choice. You want to battle me for some? Yeah, no, we're battling. I'm really strong. You might regret your decision. I have Arceus. And I do not want to do BBQs unless I absolutely have to. Thank you for sending out guys who are weak to my guys. Well, one of them is anyway. Ah, it does not have sturdy. I thought they could have sturdy. And next we got Vileplume. Let's see. I'll just take out Blossom and we'll have Buddy go after Vileplume. I criticized the terrible food puns, and I went and named my grass type Buddy, so I do recognize my own hypocrisy there. And now let it be known to Carmine that I did use one not very effective move, because I am too lazy to switch. Night Slash. Oh, critical hit. Oh, Groupon's like, but I was super fit. Okay, never mind. That's a whole lot of pain, yo. What a burn. Oh. I get it. I am a jalapeno-worthy trainer. Thank you. At least they heal your guys, so you don't have to go trekking back. Alright, so some of them will battle me, some of them I have to barter with. Yeah, I might just battle if this kid would just give me mayonnaise for... Yeah. It's Mayon now. Yeah, I'll take that over. Oh my gosh. She's like shaking. I'm assuming someone will want to trade me for it. Look at the 2 Pyros. That's pretty cool. And we'll just keep doing the thing we were doing earlier and see how that goes. That's 1 down. Ogerpon's like, oh goody, oh goody. I get to do something. I get to do something. Carmela the student, because they all have to have food names. I Mayo underestimated you. Oh gosh. If Penny was here on this trip, she would just be like, that's so cringy. That's also so cringy. Let's see, the bottle of mayonnaise. Okay. 3 ingredients if you give me something. Is it mayonnaise? Potatoey stuff that you eat cold. Can I trick him into thinking it's mayonnaise? That's not very potatoey. Darn it! You saw through my trick. Ah, I just got disoriented again. There we go. Ooh, potato salad. It involves mayonnaise. I will mash you like a potato. I feel like Arvin would either get along really, really well with these people, or he would come back and just be like, I am so sorry for mistaking everything for food and making food puns, and I'm just so sorry for what I put you guys through. I know they're not radish stations. I knew that. And speaking of radish stations, I know we're going back to Area Zero at some point. I'm very, very curious how they're gonna... They've already said they're going to integrate the lore of Paldea into the DLC, which we didn't really see much of before. So I'm assuming that's going to be with how the terrestrial phenomenon got started. She just told me that the potato salad said it wants to go with me. I feel uncomfortable. I want to get rid of this potato salad now that is apparently talking. This kid can have it. Please take my talking potato salad. It frightens me. Oh, shoot. The game's kind of stuck. Okay, there we go. Alright, okay. Onion, cucumber, and prosciutto. Nice. I'm gonna save this really quick because... Oh no, I guess I can't save mid. Alright. I want to save as soon as it's done because I don't like the way it froze up there. Is that the kid who was... Oh, trivia question. I know about mayonnaise. Alright, getting all the good stuff. Chili sauce or ketchup? I wonder if anyone has those lovely green cucumbers. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'll trade you for the chili sauce. I really want eggs. Sure. At least the eggs don't talk. Chorizo, nice. Yeah, it's definitely going to be that. Yeah, you can have that. Oh, I've got a big heart. Alright. Oh, I like the way they... Okay, that's really nice for me that they changed the name of the, Okay, trade for the mustard. They have the speech bubble a different color if you've already spoken to them. Oh, no, wait. No, they don't. Okay. Don't rub your eyes after handling jalapenos. That is very good advice, sir. All sorts of good advice floating around here today. Alright, I think I talked to everyone. I'm really hoping I talked to everyone. I got the potato salad. Okay. Let's do it. I want to start. Can I take the onion? He just said all the spicy ingredients, so I'm probably not supposed to take the onion. Can I take that out? Yeah, okay. I tried to get snarky with yeah, the fiery pick. I tried to get snarky with Rika and tell her that I was just here for the fun. And she kicked me right out when I went to go battle the Elite Four back in Paldea. So people here do not like when you joke around with their tests. If I drop a jalapeno, do I lose? I'm surprised it wasn't wasabi. I'm wondering if I'm gonna get told that I missed wasabi. Didn't see anyone who had it though. Put the bread on top. Well, what if I fail? Well, we'll see if it works. If it does not, though, I will probably just replay it and then go to the next part. Will not put you guys through that. I hope we can buy these picks in the store. Oh, we get to see him do it. Oh my gosh, and his team of Magmortars. Okay, he's doing the right expression, right? That's good. Alright, I got the thumbs up. Excellent. Okay. So wasabi was left out of the picture. A tasty Juliana original. I put the spicy souls of all the world into this. That means you passed my elite trial too. No problem at all. Elite trial cleared. Excellent. So we're getting on to the battle. I'm going to enjoy the tingle on my tongue as we head back to the plaza. Oh, it just went straight there. Okay. We can do that too. That wraps up the trial, so now it's time to face me in an elite battle. You're more like a gym leader, you know that, right? You all prepped and ready to take me on? Yes. Alright, watch out, because I'm cranking up the heat. No fire-type trainer has ever said that before. So, Juliana, I take it there's some messy history between you and Kieran, huh? It sure seems like Drayton's cooking up something fishy, too. Ugh, everything's so complicated. Why can't you all just get over yourselves? If you want to say something, just say it. If you want to do something, just do it. I like this kid now. I'm not the kind of guy who wastes time sweating the small stuff. I battle because I want to battle, and you know what? That's how it should be. I'm Crispin, the Elite Four rep in this here Savannah biome. I want to win, and that's exactly what I'll do. Makes sense. He has the quick ball. I do like that animation. Now then, time to get cooking. Wait, no, time to start battling. He does the same thing as Katie with mixing up what he's supposed to be doing. I think I'm actually going to switch out Buddy here. Oh gosh, brave bird. This is all anybody used was Talonflame with Brave Bird with the Gen 6 stuff.
You're really gonna douse our flames if you keep using moves like that.
You almost killed me, dude. My guy's at level 100. Arceus is like, I do not do that. Alright, I don't need to narrate the battle, I don't think. But, so, going back to how they're gonna tie the lore in, I'm very curious if, well, I mean, they're obviously gonna use Terapagos, but I'm wondering if that's the only connection that they're going to make. Because they said they were gonna incorporate, it at least sounded that they were gonna incorporate lore that they already have. So I definitely had my hopes pinned on the Treasures of Ruin somehow, just because I really like all the stuff behind them, and there's really kind of bits and pieces, but it feels like something that wasn't quite finished. So Terapagos hasn't been brought in. I actually had that Lumberry to cure my confusion after the outrage, so thanks a lot. But yeah, bring in Terapagos. I'm excited to see it, but I don't know if I would call that pulling on the lore that was already there. It's more like just introducing new stuff. All right, now he's going to terrestrialize. But I do think it's interesting that they introduced Terapagos first in the anime. They really haven't done that in a while. At least the last time... Well, I mean, I remember them doing it with Johto. You saw Togepi and Meryl and, I believe, Snubbull first in the anime before they ever showed up in the games. You know, and of course you saw Ho-Oh in the very first episode of the anime. I'm pretty sure that Ho-Oh was not actually designed as a Pokemon in the game until after that episode aired. I'm not sure they knew at that point that there was going to be a sequel. But it's kind of cool to see them introduce a Pokemon in the anime first. Do that kind of thing again. Darn it, I was defeated by... You put up a really good fight. And I'll be honest, I'm pretty tired right now, so I made some pretty, like, less than desirable move choices. I swear, I've been playing this game for years. I know what I'm doing. I love battles and I love cooking because they're both so easy to understand. In battles, you either win or lose. With cooking, your dish is either spicy or not spicy. Simple, right? But right now, the mood of the club feels, I don't know, off. It's so frustrating. I wish I knew how we could go back to being the fun club we were before. I didn't mean to douse the flames there. You were really strong, Juliana. Let me see if I can transfer the burning heat from our battle to my frying pan. I'll whip you up something great. It's not the same as Arvin's sandwiches. But I'll take it. Give one of my favorite moves to serve up in battle. Ooh. We're up to 207 TMs now. That's crazy. I've got no clue how to manage the temperature of anything besides when I'm cooking. So all I can say is, crank up the heat all you want in the BB League, Juliana. Bye, Crispin. Yo, champ in the making. Oh, that sounds familiar. Very nice callback there. Gen 1. That's one Elite Four member beat. Things are looking good for you. Crispin's no pushover. He's just super straightforward. I think that's kind of part of his charm, you know? We used to all chow down on Crispin's cookings after club activities let off. Those were the days. Guess he's been worrying about the way things are, too, in his own way. You might be the one we need to shake things up in the League Club. That's it from me. Good luck with the remaining Elite 3. He's not kicked out, presumably. Now, the actual Unova League is an Elite 3 because Grimsley has run off to Alola. I was wondering at first if these 4 might be, competing for that missing spot or something. Okay, so it looks like I do need to do some sort of BP thing here. Let's see what we got. Is it bad that I wasn't paying attention when they said how to do more of them? Okay, so I have cut the part out of this video where I was just wandering around aimlessly for a while. You just press on the D-pad, press the right button. Yeah. There you go. There's your quest. So, in theory, let's send Tinkaton out. Let's see if this works as expected. There we go. Alright, let's get up to Lacey here. I'm going to try and narrate the sort of trials and stuff like that and the battles a little less and make some more commentary on the story itself. Need to hand over BP. Yes, I do have BP. Alright, there we go. So I was thinking about who Lacey is related to, and the only one I can think of is Clay. He's the only one who has eyebrows like that. And he does already have one relative in Arceus. Alright, follow me. I'll show you to the trial site. Alrighty. I guess the Excadrill, yeah, that would be a pretty obvious hint at Clay. I've played so much Pokemon Masters, I just associate Excadrill with Ingo now. You keep forgetting that, it's kind of Clay's main too. Thank you for going to the Coastal Plaza to challenge me, and I really am sorry for the way I protested you joining the BB League, Juliana. Of course, it's true that this is quite irregular under the bylaws of our school clubs, but mainly I didn't want you to get dragged into the drama that's been troubling the club lately. I suppose our trial's officially begun though, so let's get to it and have some fun. The trial that I came up with is a Pokemon quiz. Okay, I can handle that. 5 questions about Pokemon, answer them right, and we pass. Yes, I am ready. I'll just get everything ready. Oh, you're not just gonna stand there and ask me? Oh, okay. That is a Pikachu. It's probably gonna ask me if it's male or female. Everyone's favorite Pokemon, Pikachu. It's electric type, well known for producing electricity with its body. Its cheeks. How did I know what the question would be? Oh, I have to actually point to it. Okay, there we go. Got it. Thought they were going to ask me about the tail. Ding, 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 you got it. Pikachu stores electricity in its cheeks. If you poke the sacks, you'll get a little shock. But don't you think they're super round and cute? I think we're ready to move on to the next quiz question. Even if it was all about Pikachu. Ah, Venonat, okay. It's bigger than you'd think it'd be, isn't it? It's also fluffy and squeezable and terribly adorable, really. Here we go with question 2. Even on the darkest of nights, Venonat is able to use a certain part of its body like a radar, which allows it to detect surrounding objects. Which part of Venonat's body acts like radar? I think it's the fangs. Oh, it's not the antenna. Oh. I can see why you'd think that, though. I guess it's its fur. It's a large part of its eyes? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. It's first thing in the morning. I'm still having my coffee. Isn't that more adorable when you think about how it sees a world that we don't see? Let's move on to the next question. Okay, probably asking which of these 3 Sinistea siblings is the real one.
They live in precious antique teacups. There are a lot of phonies out there. It's hard to tell which ones are genuine antiques. One of these is the antique form, which is the real deal.
Can I tilt the camera? I have to be able to see on the bottom of it, don't I? They're sort of floating back, but there it is, there it is. Okay, now I can see it. You have to wait for it.
Ding, 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 you spotted it. That's right, the antique form can be recognized by the mark on the bottom of the cup. But it doesn't matter, they're all so cute.
Ready to move on to the next quiz question? And I'm glad she didn't kick me out after making one mistake. This comes in all kinds of different colors.
But first I ask you to take a good look at this pink mini R for me, okay?
Oh no. Now I have to find it again. That's not a quiz question. That's just taking advantage of my pre-coffee state. I just said I was going to narrate this list. I agree with her. They are adorable, though. Little my own Pokemon. Okay, so we got a fairy type trainer here. That's I think the first fairy type trainer in, well, maybe not a regional Elite Four, but an Elite Four of some kind.
Can you tell me this? When I take a nap with my adorable Gramble,
Which part of its body do I use as a pillow?
I don't really want to answer this.
I'm gonna guess the tummy. Okay, great. I don't need to know that about you, Lacey. I thought Opal asked some weird questions. Is that a thing with fairy type trainers? No, Ortega didn't ask me questions. And guess who's my favorite of the fairy type trainers? That was actually nicer than the ingredients gathering one. I don't mind those types of tests. Yeah, shoving a giant olive around that, you know, can get stuck on people, that's just straight up dangerous. The background almost looks pretty here.
No time to waste, let's get to our positions.
Should be about far enough. She seems like she's very concerned with following the rules and being particular. Yeah, now she has to properly introduce herself. Lacey of the Elite Four.
Didn't expect to get a challenge, but you do go to a different school. Honestly, I'm still a bit shocked, but I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of our battle. Let's see. First of all,
I should tell you I mostly use fairy-type Pokemon. Yep, guess that from the Gramble.
There's nothing like an adorable pink fairy, right?
But they are not all about cuteness. We know that.
Anything too caustic or cutting just doesn't suit them.
You must know this already, right? Yeah. They are my favorite typing.
I want to make sure you walk away with a proper understanding after all. You're about to learn that cuteness is real strength.
It's sad that her and Ortega are never going to meet. Yeah, I took her for maybe like a ground type trainer or a steel type trainer with that extra drill before. And she just borrowed it. I never introduced the team here, actually. So, Buddy is Juliana's first Pokemon. And I've pretty much based Juliana off my fanfic version of her from Penice's Paldea. So originally she loses her starter Pokemon due to it facing through a wall. But she eventually gets it back. She's very happy to see it. So for a while, Tinkaton is her main. And she never calls it by a nickname in the game. I like for my characters to to give their Pokemon nicknames, though. So, Little Death seemed appropriate. Although that was a suggestion. That was not mine. But it was actually Stick Studios who came up with Tinkaton, and she raised this Tinkaton as well. So, thank you to Stick Studios. She usually does like the animation or the pixel art for me, but this time she also helped raise some of the Pokemon for Juliana. Then we got her other one, Icy Bear, who doesn't listen to her for a while. That she got in a raid. Also, for a while, it has the magical power of the one-hit KO glitch, so it can pretty much wipe anything. I kind of want to try to pull off a sheer cold. I know it won't work, but... Arceus is not on Juliana's team in my fanfic. That one was an addition. I actually do not like Arceus very much. I mostly brought it around just for the giggles, but I feel like there had to be some way that Arceus could have, not nabbed Ingo out of Unova. So, and at the very least could have sent him and Ray/Akari back. But nope, just gonna hang around. So, I'm definitely not a fan of Arceus. Just as a character. Anyway. Kieran pushed himself surprisingly high up my favorite character list after the first DLC. I'm excited that he and Carmine are getting to come back instead of doing like that one and done plotline like the Sword and Shield DLC did. We need Peony back, dang it. I need my confirmation that he is Penny's dad. And if you haven't heard that fan theory yet, it's actually a pretty valid one. If I'm having too much awkward silence later in this thing, I will blab about it. Oh, how creamy. How am I supposed to attack an Alcremie? Ah, look at it! And she uses the blueberries. Oh, I thought I was gonna feel like a bad person for fighting Kieran later, especially with Ogerpon, but I get to feel like a bad person early. I'm sorry. I'm so glad that Alcremie came back, though. Especially now that we can do Terra typing. And she still uses Excadrill, okay? Makes sense. Yeah, nothing really I have that's gonna work, but doesn't really matter. I'm thinking about this. Juliana's thinking about this real hard. I'm wondering now if there are any other characters who are related to the Unova characters. Now, I do have a headcanon that Cyrus is Ingo's descendant, but there's only so many characters that don't have eyebrows, right? They gotta be related. Ah, well, Death went down. I like the fact that they added dialogue for characters acknowledging that Ogerpon is in the group. Ah, I got a critical hit. Such an Arceus thing to do. Why'd you have to land that kind of hit? No, that's just not right. And she's kind of like Crispin in a lot of ways. Like, you can tell she's the peacekeeper of the group. And not a whole lot else going on with just that nice nod to characters you already know.
I hate losing, but I love seeing such cute Pokémon.
But, you know, again, she doesn't need to... You don't need every character to have this fully fleshed out backstory or anything like that.
Juliana, did you see our Pokemon battling it out? Oh, it's almost too much. They were almost too cute, even for me.
I am starting to wish she would drop the cute thing. They were also cool. Fairy types can be cute and cool. No, wrong. We're not talking about being cool. We are talking about being cute. All right, take it back. I'm not sure if Ortega would get along with her or not. My Pokemon are very cute as well. Yes, when everyone thinks adorable, they think Arceus.
It's just not right for people to hog all this cuteness between them. Why don't we wrangle up the cute Pokemon here and take a cute picture that we can share with everyone?
Very nice. Everyone, so let's take the photos. And my face is not stuck in one position, so that's nice.
I'm gonna make a backup copy here, 3. I'll give you this as well as proof of your cuteness.
Alluring voice.
You really are strong when you get serious in battle, Juliana. Wonder how far you'll be able to get facing off against the strongest trainers in our school. I'll keep an eye on you and your progress.
And poor Venonat just gives up. It's like, but I don't really have legs. It's not even short legs. I just have feet. I have to start hopping now. Champ in the making. That's 2 Elite Four members down, huh? You sure are crushing it. Lacey's all about cuteness. I noticed. That's what helps make her Pokemon stronger. She's so into her team, training the little cuties. Just doesn't feel like work to her. Wild, right? I think if she got along with anyone, it'd probably be Penny. Bet it's the same for you, huh? You work so hard at it because you like it. Unlike a certain someone who seems busy running himself and everyone around him into the ground just to get a little bit stronger. Now, I do wonder if they're going to have a redemption arc for Kieran. I feel like they have to. Casey's polite to everyone else, but she's really blunt with me. Wonder why. I think it's because she doesn't like me. Seems like things are going well with the BB League. Right, Juliana? What's up, mighty champion, scooping out the competition? I was getting worried. It'd be so disappointing if Juliana got weaker. But you seem strong as ever, thankfully. I can see like the bags under his eyes that he's like exhausted himself. Juliana, go all the way. Don't go losing. I can't show you how strong I've gotten if you don't even make it to me. No, it's really interesting. They've said the school is really focused on battling. Well, fish dialogue here. Someone's good and riled up. Anyway, you got places to be, right? I better not keep you. See ya. Good luck with the remaining Elite 2. Again, I don't think they're kicked out just because I beat them. Hey, so yeah, this is already coming out. There's a lot more material in this DLC than the last one. This is already coming out pretty long, so I think I'm going to be splitting it in half right about here. So I should have part 2 out by tomorrow. And yeah, feel free to let me know in the comments how your own playthroughs of Indigo Disc are going. And, also please subscribe and stuff. Thanks, and bye for now.